Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm your host, Sky DeMalta. Attention all Science National Honor Society members. There will be a meeting today during the first part of Lunch and Learn in Mrs. Hoop's room S108. If you are unable to attend, please text or email Augie Mucci. There will be an interact meeting in C106 during Lunch and Learn 2 today. Feel free to come even if you aren't signed up for the club. There will be a Mathletes meeting in Mrs. Faust's room on Monday, October 12th during the first half of Lunch and Learn. See Casey Elder or Mrs. Faust with any questions. Do you enjoy reading? Do you have a bit of a competitive spirit? Consider joining the Westmoreland Interscholastic Reading Competition this year. Participants must choose at least 5 books from the list of 30 and complete other tasks that the team decides on. Contact Mrs. Memorial for more information or to sign up. Wondering what's on the menu for today? Here's Annie Duda with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today the cafeteria is serving up some walking tacos and baked beans. We also have some pepperoni and cheese pizza and Bosco cheese sticks. The a la carte has some spicy deluxe chicken tenders, hamburgers, and chicken patties. Last but not least, the grab-and-go bar has some fresh garden salad and more baked beans. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Annie. Audition information for the Senior High Jazz Band is now available in the band room. The Jazz Band is particularly looking for students in the building who would be interested in auditioning on guitar or bass guitar. Email Mr. Sheridan with questions. Audition sign-ups are available until October 12th. The deadline to apply for Chick-fil-A Leader Academy is Monday, October 12th. Go to chickfilaleaderacademy.com/apply to apply now for a spot in Chick-fil-A Leader Academy this year. Please see Mrs. Cost in F202 with any questions. Attention students interested in forensics. The first event will be October 14th, which means that pieces need to be recorded by October 12th. Please check Google Classroom for the list of events for this competition. Any 9th grade athlete wanting to sign up for the wrestling should attend a meeting today at this time in the junior high cafeteria. Now let's get a check on the weather. Here's Jake Wilner with the 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today it will most likely be sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 58. For Saturday, it will be rainy with a high of 71 and a low of 57. On Sunday, it will also be rainy with a high of 68 and a low of 59. That's the 3-day forecast. Back to you, Sky.
Thanks, Jake. We go now to Kanan Mulroy with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. The 2020 Nobel Prize in Physics was awarded to scientists Roger Penrose, Reinhard Genzel, and Andre Geas for the discoveries of a massive black hole in the center of our galaxy. And rock legend Eddie Van Halen died at 65 after a long battle of cancer. That's all for Wildcat World News. Now here's McKenna Yitzi with entertainment news.
Thanks, Kanan. Are you looking for a fun thing to do this weekend? Then come to the Diamond Theater of Ligonier and see a wonderful talent show on October 10th at 1 p.m. Enjoy the entertainment of all kinds. On Saturday, October 4th, St. Vincent for an Oktoberfest at the Grove. They had a variety of food trucks and vendors with delicious foods and entertainment. Make sure to keep an eye out for future festivities and events. That's all for entertainment news. Now back to you, Sky, in the studio.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT-TV News. Stay tuned for Wildcat All Access.
Good morning, Greater Latrobe. Welcome to Wildcat All Access, where we bring you news from all of our Greater Latrobe Wildcat teams. After an unexpected bye week, the football team is back in action tonight at Connellsville at 7. After losing a high-scoring and hard-fought game against Upper St. Clair, the boys are looking to make Connellsville's 0-4 record 0-5. Jack Stragus had the chance to ask Johnny McHenry, Chucha Alea, and Tucker Knopp about the season so far.
I'm the center, and the offensive line has been performing very well. We haven't let Landon get sacked once in the pocket. In the last game, he threw for 385 yards.
I'm a kicker. My longest field goal was 38 yards. That was in Friday's game.
I played middle linebacker and tight end, and so far I think our season's gone all right, but could be better. Got to finish our games better, get better results.
The Greater Latrobe girls volleyball team hosted the Norwin Knights on October 1st, and it turned out to be a match where both teams fought each other until the final point. It came down to the final set where the Wildcats recorded a 15-12 win and a 3-2 victory in the match. Emma Fenton again led Latrobe on the offense, scoring with 13 kills to go along with her 5 digs, 3 blocks, and 1 service ace. Latrobe Middles also played a large part in the Wildcat scoring. Anna Rafferty and Emma Blair both recorded 8 kills and accounted for 3 blocks apiece. Directing the Latrobe offense were Lily Fenton with 23 assists and Emma Fenton with 12 assists. On the defense side of the ball, Bailey Watson paced Latrobe with 12 digs. On Tuesday night, the team dropped their section match of the year to Oakland Catholic. Senior Emma Fenton set the offensive bar Latrobe with 9 kills, with the balance of scoring produced by Anna Rafferty with 4 kills and a team-leading 5 blocks. Maya Kralik, Gracie Wetzel, and Emma Blair each had 3 kills. The Cats are back in action Tuesday at Penn Trafford. We now go to reporter Luke Hamity for a look at what is going on with the girls' tennis team.
Thanks, Brennan. Your ladies' Cats tennis team is having a record-paced season. The Cats finish off the season strong with key wins against Derry and Penn Trafford to secure first place in section. The girls finish off the season with an undefeated team record, and they are looking forward to a memorable postseason. Both the Latrobe girls tennis double teams advanced to the finals of the section doubles. This is the first time both Latrobe teams were 1-2 in the section in 15 years. Congratulations to Jenna Bell, Addison Kammerer, Maya Jane, and Caroline Walters. Good luck to these girls in the playoffs. Now back to you.
Thanks, Luke. Here's Ben Hamity with an inside scoop on the boys and girls soccer teams.
The boys soccer team is heading into their second half of the season hungry for winning. On Saturday the 3rd, they played Taylor Alderdice, where they came out victorious 2-0 with Nolan Agostoni putting up 2 goals and Tanner Sable notching a shutout. This week, they played Tuesday night for a non-section game against Southmoreland. They won 9-0 with goals by Will Casey, Nolan Agostoni, Ryan Banks, Quinn Norman, and Ben Hamity. All 3 goalies shared a shutout. The girls soccer team had a game last Thursday, October 1st against Norwin and suffered a tough loss 5-1. They played Alderdice on Monday, October 5th and went home with a 5-0 win. Lauren Davis had a chance to talk to the captains and coaches about how they feel about the season so far and what their hopes are for the remainder of it.
From what I've seen from our previous games and practices, it's looking like our season is going to be very successful this year.
I agree with HK. A lot of our team is younger, so them coming up is improving our team as a unit, and we're just becoming better as the season goes by.
I feel like so far it's been to a really good start, and I see a very promising future for us. So far this season, I have high hopes for us. We have a lot of really good incoming freshmen that play a big role on our team.
So this season, we got a big influx of freshmen that are going to look to make an immediate impact in our dynamics, as well as we have a good amount of returning starters. So between our new fresh energy and our experience, we're going to look to find our new identity as a strong, powerful unit and look to really push the boundaries in our section. We had another shakeup this year. And our section always presents a good challenge.
My hope is to obviously make the playoffs because every time my team steps out on the pitch, we give 200%.
For my hopes and goals for the season, I'm hoping that we make it to playoffs, but who doesn't hope that? So
one of our goals is to make it to playoffs. My goal for the season is to get a better record than last year and make it to playoffs.
But our ultimate goals throughout the season are to find those small wins, scoring more goals, preventing the opponents from finding the back of the net, and then ultimately looking for that playoff run that's been just beyond our grasp. And I think with our personnel this year, between the fieriness that they bring and the technical ability, we're really going to turn some heads along the way.
We now go to Brandon Fetter for an update on the field hockey team.
Thanks, Brennan. The girls' field hockey team won on Monday 2-1 against Upper St. Clair, with Lauren Jones scoring both goals. On Wednesday, they looked to take on Woodland Hills. They look to push their streak against Oakland Catholic on Monday, who has a record of 0-4. Back to you, Brennan.
The Wildcat cross-country teams traveled to White Oak Park and McKeesport Saturday to compete in the Bald Eagle Invitational. The girls' squad finished 9th out of 17 teams in the AAA race, while in the boys' AAA event, the Wildcats finished 5th out of 18 teams. Clara Herr earned a Top 25 award after breaking the 20-minute barrier with a time of 19 minutes and 55 seconds, which was good for the 15th place. The boys were led by a potent 1-2 punch of Dante Frescura and Drew Kozic, who each shattered the 17-minute barrier. Their 10th and 11th place finishes earned both boys awards. The teams hosted Greensburg-Salem and Penn Trafford in the final section contest of the season on Tuesday afternoon. The girls team defeated both teams while the boys split their matchups, defeating the Warriors but falling to the Golden Lions. Clara Herr won the girls' race, completing the course in 20 minutes and 53 seconds. Lexi Planinsek followed with Aubrey Cable, McKenna Skattel, and Hayden Kranick scoring for the Lady Cats. The boys were paced by Dante Frescura, who ran third overall while running his best time ever on the home course, clocking in at 17 minutes and 23 seconds. Joseph Hill, Matt McCreary, David Inn, and Cohen Fulton rounded out the scoring. The Wildcats traveled to the Legends Meet at the Trumbull County Fairgrounds on Saturday and returned to local action October 15th for the county championships at Westmoreland College. Reporter Addison Lemon spoke to some of the runners and Coach Simpson.
Excited for the season. We have some great new freshmen and it makes a solid team overall. I'm sad to say that this will be my last year, but I think that this will be a good one to end on.
I'm just glad that we are able to have a season with everything going on. The team is really like my family, and I'm sad that this is my last year.
I think we've gotten a lot closer as a team, especially with the circumstances we're under. I feel like we've gotten a lot closer at the meets and taking advantage of the time we have together while we have it.
I'm proud of a lot of the young guys. We have a lot of good freshmen, sophomores that really stepped up whenever times got really hard for us, whenever we didn't know if we would have a season.
They're a good group of people. They're sometimes kind of screwy, but generally cross-country are good kids, and I like working with them.
The boys and girls cross-country team has been working very hard this year and has shown a lot of improvement. They have both been doing really well at their meets, and the freshmen are showing a lot of potential.
In other sports news, the Hall of Fame is a new and very exciting project underway for the boys basketball team. Along with a renovation of their team room, the Hall of Fame is going to consist of pictures along the wall of every team to ever win the section title for basketball for Latrobe. It is going to be a great source of motivation for the team since they will get to walk through it before every practice and game. Thanks for joining us for the Wildcat All Access. We will see you next week. Let's go Cats!